If you are currently collecting PUA, I want to share with you how you could possibly receive an extra $100 on top of your current PUA earnings. Now, this is different from the $300 boost. You will still definitely get the $300 a week, but in this new bill that was just signed, Congress is offering an additional $100 every single week that would expire March 14th, along with the other extensions. So if you are currently self-employed as well as a W-2 employee, you could receive an extra $100 a week. But you have to earn at least $5,000 per year being self-employed, but you also must have a side job working as a W-2 employee. And the reason why they're doing this is because typically, if you are on PUA, it does pay a little bit less than if you could apply and be approved for regular unemployment. So this is just a way to kind of compensate people that are both self-employed as well as have a regular job, since they can't qualify for regular unemployment. And in case you don't know, I do go live on my channel Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to help answer all of your unemployment questions. So one of the questions that I had gotten from my live stream was, will I automatically be enrolled and get this extra $100? And my answer to that is probably not. I would assume that you would have to upload documentation to show that you did in fact earn $5,000 while being self-employed. Now, in order to receive PUA, you might have already had to do that anyway, but you may not have known that you probably would need to upload a W-2 on top of that, proving that you did work as an employee at one point. And obviously the best thing to do is, if you have questions about your specific state, definitely reach out to the unemployment office and talk to customer service, which, as we know, easier said than done, right? Because if you're like anywhere, it's pretty much impossible to get in hold of someone without having to spend an entire day to do that, right? So now I want to talk about frequently asked questions that I've been getting specifically for PUA. And so, not sure if you're aware, but because of this bill and the new extension, PUA claimants must now show proof of income. They must upload documentation of this within 90 days. So in case you haven't heard, then definitely get this information prepared, because pretty soon after the states update their systems, then you will have to provide documentation. Another question I've been getting is, if you are on PUA and you earn less than $100 per week on PUA, will you also get the extra $300 boost? And the answer is yes, which is great. Unlike LWA, right? So yeah, if you make less than $100, you will also be receiving the extra $300 boost. And the $300 boost is effective the week of December 27th, which is also the effective date of the extension of PUA. So for PUA and the extra $300 boost, it will start the week of December 27th and go until the week of March 14th. So think of it like this: PUA was only 39 weeks of payments. Now it is 50 weeks of payments, so it's just been extended for 11 weeks. Another question I've been getting a lot is, how do I receive my benefits? So if you currently had a PUA claim open, and obviously it is now expired or maybe even exhausted since the December 26th date hit. So currently, as of now, no one is receiving any money for PUA. But how do you receive the extension? The last thing you want to do right now, do not reapply for PUA. If you do, it may cause a delay with you receiving payments. What you want to do is just kind of hang tight. what you want to do is try to certify PUA just like you did before. I would log in maybe every couple days, because what we have to do is wait for the federal government to give information to the specific states, and then the states have to reprogram their system based on the information that they got from the federal government. So obviously this is going to take some time. So what I recommend is log into your PUA dashboard and try to certify every couple days, and hopefully soon, magically, you will be able to do that. Now, hopefully states will be proactive and give you some sort of heads up. You know, maybe they will reach out to you by email, maybe even by mail, kind of give you a heads up of when they can expect their systems to update. But unfortunately, not all states are going to do that, right? The programming will take some time, unfortunately, and which I know is extremely frustrating. And, you know, Congress just, you know, I know that their focus was, we got to pass a deal before the end of the year. We have to pass a bill. But little do they know is it's going to take time for states to update their systems. And just because they passed a bill before the end of the year doesn't mean that unemployment recipients will actually receive that money in their bank account, you know, as soon as they pass a bill. Like it seems like they failed to realize that the states need a couple weeks in order to implement these changes. So unfortunately, depending on the state you're in, you may not see this implemented in your state for a couple weeks. Although the good news is there are some states that have already started working on this process. So I hope and pray that most states will be up and running in the next week or two. But then again, there are those that might take a while, you know, for them to update their system. So in this channel, in case you're new, we talk all about unemployment. And like I said earlier, we do go live on this channel Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I go, you know, in detail, you know, I give you guys a platform to be able to ask questions. And of course, I may not know all the answers. And if that's the case, then I will definitely do research to get your question answered. So if you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you like this video and of course subscribe. And like I said, I would love for you to join us on our chat. We have an amazing supportive community and we just have lots of fun. So thanks for watching this video and I will see you on the next one.